So the next part of the stress reset is the anti-gravity. We put our fingers and thumbs interlocked in front of us. Bring them around the back of the head. And then what we're going to do is use the thumbs to pull up on the fascia, on the skin at the back. So trap some of that skin and then all the way up into the base of the skull. And then we're just holding it there with the fingers. So that's what the hands are doing. They're holding fascia into the skull. So the shoulders aren't doing anything. We're going to bring the elbows back though, open the chest, stand up straight, and we're going to look up, our eyes being pushed up as far as they can into the head. So there's pressure in them. Pull up on the pelvic floor, and then we're going to do 3 deep breaths in through the mouth and out through the mouth. 1, 2, 3. Now in, hold, then look down and bring your chin to your chest. Feel the stretch along the fascia line. Bring the elbows in so that the forearms are touching the ears. Exhale, and now 3 deep breaths here. Now in and hold, and then gently look up to the right, slowly doing so. It's the head that's moving. Exhale down. We're going to repeat to the left. In, hold that breath, look up slowly to the left. Exhale down, and then in, hold, look up slowly to the right. This isn't an exercise, it's a fascia maneuver. We're gliding, gently moving down. Now in, hold to the left. Again, it's a glide, feeling the fascia, gliding along or restricting along the neck. In, hold, up to the right. And exhale down. In, hold, last one here to the left. And exhale down. Okay, now come into a little squat. So bend the knees, push the bum back. So we're in this kind of skiing squat position. Keep hold of that fascia into the neck. If you keep having to readjust, that's fine. Pull up on the pelvic floor. Looking forward, shoulders are back, chest is out. We're going to do 3 deep breaths here, in through the mouth. 1, pelvic floors engaged. 2, and 3. Now you can go deeper in the squat if you like. We're going to breathe in and hold, and then gently looking up to the right. Again, we're shifting fascia here. Exhale down. We're going over to the left. So in, hold, and up to the left. Feel those lines pulling. In, hold, up to the right. We're going from the neck. It's the neck all the way down the spine. In, hold, up to the left. Exhale down. In, hold, and again, slowly up to the right. Exhale down. One more to the left. In, hold, up to the left. Exhale down. And now come into a full squat as far as you can go. Open the hips. Just rotate the pelvis forward a little and push down through the coccyx and back into the floor. You might put your arms, your forearms or your knees in towards your armpits and use that as a lever to push the forearms up and get the stretch along the spine. And then bring them in and pull up on the fascia of the head into the neck, of the neck into the head. Looking back between your legs, 3 deep breaths in through the mouth and out through the mouth. We increase the pressure, so in through the nose and out through the mouth. Now, keeping the head where it is, we're going to push the bum up in the air and try to stand up, but the head stays down. Now, use gravity to allow the head and the body to move forward through the hips. We're going to go for 3 breaths here. We're releasing more on each exhalation. 1. Release, that's right. 2. Even further. 3.
Now 3 breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. 1. It's harder. 2. Still releasing. 3. Now really tight pelvic floor, nice and strong, and come up rotating or rolling through one vertebra at a time. All the way back up, returning all the way to the starting position where we're looking up, and then release the arms and the shoulders there, shake them out, and time for that integration. So walking around. Again, we want as many afferent signals as possible, so we can go figure of eights, we can come forwards, go backwards, go onto the heels, play a little air piano, use the toes again, roll through the neck, and notice, just take time now to notice how the spine feels. Does it feel longer? For me, I'm feeling pressure in the coccyx, as if something's shifting and moving there. And also at the base of I got quite a good stretch into the base of the skull today. So I'm specifically noticing the beginning and the end of the spine, or the top and the bottom.